we did love Tems.
Tems was incredible.
We're all fans of that.
Yeah, for sure.
That delivered. I was a little nervous because you were playing it when we were doing reactions, and I forgot you were playing it, and I was like, oh, it was nothing like really standing out. But then I listened to it on my own, and it definitely did what it needed to do.
It's a different type of album, you know. We're not going to be jumping up and down and doing all this shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, I want to say it was chill, but she had some upbeat moments on here too.
For sure.
That was pretty surprising for her. You know, I think Tems is just such a beautiful writer, beautiful singer that she's able to kind of like not get away with that, but that's just the bag that she's in. Tranquil little Sunday morning vibes. This had a little bit of bite to it.
There was some bouncy songs.
Yeah. I was happy to see that from her. Very, very strong project.
Also, just some real soulful joints.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, honestly, she most reminded me of like Sade on this project. Many times, especially on different choruses when she'd kind of like speak softly, sing softly. You know what I mean? Instead of like in full power, she'd kind of like, and then like save that for the end of the song when she'd really unleash. But yeah, this was a great project.
I'm a fan now.
Favorite songs?
Wickedest is one of my favorite songs right now.
I can't lie. I've been listening to the J. Cole song a lot.
The J. Cole song is great.
I've been
Free
listening
Fall?
to the J. Cole song a lot.
That Cole verse is a great verse from Cole.
Gangsta's pretty good.
I like Ready a lot and Gangsta. That's a good run.
I think T Unit was an interesting cut too, like showing some versatility, rapping a little bit.
Oh yeah,
I'm blinking on how that one sounds. I gotta listen to it.
I like Turn Me Up.
I don't know. It's one of those things too where I think the whole album is great.
Yeah.
Like it's one like I've pressed play on it and like not looked at my phone, just let it go while I'm doing other things. Not to say I don't want to get that misconstrued with background music, but when I'm trying to set a vibe for myself even.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because what she's talking about too, I feel like Tems is a very self-reflective person.
Yeah.
Like it's not how this situation affected me or talking a lot about the outside world, more so about how I feel inside and how that's affecting my perception of things.
Yeah, I like that.
So yeah, I'm a really big fan of it. If we're comparing, because you know that's what niggas got to do on a podcast.
Yeah.
Ayra dropped a week earlier. I like the Ayra album a little more, I think.
Yeah?
I think so. I have had longer to live with it.
Yeah.
Because I've been playing the fuck out of the Ayra album. So I think just, you know, that's why. But it's close. But yeah, I give the edge to Ayra off an extra week of listening.
I think it's more upbeat and it's a little bit easier to listen to like in multiple settings in the Tems project. Tems is definitely a more like mellow, subdued album. But what I was surprised by was how close I do feel like these albums are in terms of skill level and delivery, which really makes me feel like Ayra is going to be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also sonically, because it felt like they both definitely were rooted in like especially like African drums to me, but the experimental with more American sounds across both projects I think was a little bit surprising to me at how much it was. You know, Tems, like when she did a lot of those slower songs, she was diving into like soul and like a lot of like there was some indie rock stuff on there. You know what I mean? Like just some indie rock, indie pop, bedroom pop stuff that I didn't really know she did like that.
I think that you hit it on the head too when you said like the approach that they took vocally. Like Tems was playing with song structure a little bit and how she could use her voice, kind of pulling back at certain points just to like maybe deliver a message or an emotion that she was trying to get across. Whereas I feel like Ayra almost tried to tee up a little bit. Like she was cursing a little bit more than I feel like I'm used to with her, like talking a little bit more spicy. It was very, very high energy to me, and this is no hate, because once again, like these are all great individual artists who make different music. Everything that people were saying about Tyla and everything that I wanted out of that Tyla album, I feel like I got from Ayra, honestly.
Yeah, or the Tems album. I was thinking about Tyla while I was listening to the Tems album too.
Yeah, I think that they are just really, really like they're blending R&B and Afrobeat so beautifully. And then like you said with Tems too, she's taking it a step further, like doing like other types of elements. Yeah, they felt like really, really artistic albums. But yeah, Ayra's been the one since 19 and Dangerous. We talked about it. When was that? 2 years ago?
Yeah.
She was on the best new artist list for us. And like just her age, like she puts it in front of you at all times. She's 21 years old now. The fact that she's doing this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Very, very mature for her age. So that's dope.
With all that being said, I will give the edge to Tems. Yeah. For me personally, I like the Tems album a little bit more. like you guys said, the Ayra album will probably get more play. It's easier to press play on, but there were more wow moments for me on the Tems album, more moments that made me like replay a song. You know what I mean? Or be like, what is this? Yeah. You just like, you know, so that was a really incredible first listen, but both great projects.